You eventually head up into Gurdon Pass and start to ascend into the Miramar Mountains, a very tall mountain range that splits the human kingdoms down the middle, north to south, separating the kingdoms of Wraith and Gurdon. When the PCs enter the mountain pass, start a countdown, loop 3, which means this is a type of countdown where it triggers something when it hits 0 and resets to 3 again and goes again. There is also a strong winds reaction, which is a countdown of 4. So, as you're moving through the mountains, what do you do to try and find where the custodians are?
I reckon we just go to the custodians' place.
I can use blink out, which not only I can blink myself, but I can blink other people now as well, which is a cool my new spell. What I'm doing is I'm just going like to each next ridge just to kind of scout basically.
Nice, yeah.
And it's a 6 and a 3, so not great. But I could add High Sorcerer to that.
You could, if you want.
I will. I'll add High Sorcerer to that. So Mark Stress, add High Sorcerer, and that makes it a success because it's a spellcast roll of 12.
Excellent.
With fear?
With fear, unfortunately, but he's fine.
So it's a spellcasting roll of 12. You have a set difficulty on the card rather than being the difficulty of the terrain you're going through.
Yep.
So that is a success with fear, you say? I'm already maxed at fear, I should start using them. This will tick down to a 2, this will tick down to a 3, but you succeed. You are getting further into the mountains, you are teleporting with your, what's it called?
Blink out.
Blink out. You teleport with blink out. You have to do it a few times to get everybody back, or you do it once and none of these guys.
I think I do it once and go, yes, it's the right way.
Keep going.
Come, I'm going to chill.
It's the right way. Susan's going that way. And he has the ability to take other people with him as well, but doesn't. Just lets all 3 of you walk with.
Unfortunately, I mean, in combat, I guess you do it. You have to spend an additional hope.
I probably can't do anything here, but I'm thinking
what are we looking for? What are we actually looking for?
That is a good question. As Barradoon pops into the next ridge over, I'm going to spend a fear to trigger landslide.
Oh no!
I begin yet another countdown. This one is another timer countdown, and I'm going to use the optional feature of roll it to see how quickly it triggers. This one is not a loop. 3 in 3 rounds from now. A landslide is going to. It started already, and it's going to take 3 turns essentially to reach you.
Who's it sliding on?
The benefit of it being lower is that it's not built up as much momentum because I've made it a dynamic. How much damage it does is how many things, how long it took to like build up.
Is it going onto them or onto me?
It's sort of abstracted. It's gonna be all of you. You're all gonna get hit by this thing because it's coming your way. So you have 3 actions to do any sort of preparatory actions.
I can now see the next ridge, so I could use 3 hope to get us all to the next ridge and just literally.
I could put it in a chokehold.
Let's do this one.
The landslide?
Let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Let's try it.
Landslide the chokehold?
I think
I want to do that one first.
You know how we've.
I have so much fear. Please, let's try it.
You know how we've learned that we should never go with the first idea.
Totally. Because we're building on the first
teleport
idea.
to safety.
Yeah.
So we can.
Don't need safety if you can choke it out.
Exactly.
I would love it if what's the subclass you called?
Slyborn elf Nightwalker.
I'd love it if one of the upper Nightwalker features for like level 10 or something was just like improved chokehold. You can now chokehold anything. Objects, terrain, just
concept.
This merchant is being a bit stubborn. I'm gonna chokehold their stubborn.
I'm going to chokehold stubbornness as a concept.
I'm going to chokehold the concept of ennui.
Does he if you chokehold stubbornness, does the concept of stubbornness just evaporate and so then the merchant would be like, I can't. Yeah, no.
Actually, no. You're quite right.
I'm feeling my resolve disappear. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you more of a map to be clearer.
Would you guys like me to blink us all?
Well, blink Bodger and I away, and he can chokehold the landslide.
Okay, let's do it. I will need to succeed on the spellcast roll again, otherwise we'll blink off the f***ing side of the cliff or something.
Which one do I
True, that'll be bad.
Let's do this.
Well, okay, we'll do that, and then we'll keep the chokehold
As a
in the
backup.
back
As a
pocket.
backup. As a backup.
Back pocket could have done.
Let's just make sure that
Giving you which way's up on this.
I have. If I fail on this, someone needs to be able to do some ability to make me not fail on this.
Can I gift these points, Rob, to allies? Or is
Where did I put?
I
your
can
people?
spend 2 hope to allow you to roll either your hope or your fear dice.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. So there are things that are not
Yeah.
going to make us blink off a fucking cliff.
So I will say that you guys are sort of down the bottom of this this ridge-looking thing here, coming up, like you're coming up a windy path. Barradoon has blinked to very far range, which is, I think, that's close. Very far is, I think, there. So you've blinked up to about here, and you're looking across the ridge with your high sorcery thing. Maybe you could have gone a little
bit further, yeah.
And you are noticing there's a landslide coming down here, and it's going to hit.
So I know where the next ridge is beyond the landslide.
Maybe, yeah.
This is
That's what I'm kind of wanting to do, is that get us beyond the landslide.
Rob's
tell you what
wanting
I'll
to
do.
hit us with a landslide.
Tell you what I'll do. I will say that it is because it could have come from the landslide could have originated anywhere from 1 thing away to 6 things away.
Yeah.
I'll say the next ridge is a d6 things away. 4. So it's 1 thing beyond this. So yes, you are able to see that there is a ridge beyond where the landslides originated. It didn't start at the top.
Yeah.
It started slightly down from the top. So you could try.
So I need to make 2 successful spellcast rolls to get back to them.
Get
and
back
then
to them.
Beyond.
Grab somebody.
I can do as many as I have hope.
Oh, cool. So you can spend as many hope all at once to take them with.
Yeah.
Cool. It wasn't a one at a time thing. So yes, make a
So it is not a
successful.
duck snake fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Rob, out of interest, can I use these on?
Yes, you can use them on yourself or allies.
Okay, so back to them.
I don't know if there's a range on where the ally has to be for it to work for you. Let me just double check that.
Back to them is successful with hope.
Success with hope, excellent. You maxed out on hope already.
Yeah.
You teleport back to them. Give me 1 second to tick all of these down. Bink and a bink.
So now I will spend 1,
Bink.
2, 3 hope for the 3 numbskulls for the 3 dickheads.
They have to be within. They have to be within far range. Range is that. Very far. You're actually even further than that.
Okay, cool.
Anywhere on the map, essentially.
I think I also need to.
It's close now.
How many can you take?
He's now very.
I can take all of them.
Oh,
It's a hope to do each next person.
So you guys are walking up the mountains, been like, oh, it's cold. I'm glad I'm wearing this clothing. Barradoon goes, I'm gonna scout ahead. Teleports up and shouts back down, "It's all fine!" In doing so, fine. When he goes, "It's no longer fine!" Teleports back to you guys.
By the way, I need to be marking a stress each time I do this.
Okay, cool.
Which
Do so.
I had not been, so here's 3 stresses for you.
Thank you.
And I succeeded. I got 12.
You
Dot on 12.
succeed.
With hope.
With hope.
I was hope both ways, so.
What did you get total?
Total 12.
Cool. I'm going to spend a fear.
Oh, no,
to
but
give you disadvantage
it's
on
spellcast, so it's +3, so 15.
that. Give you disadvantage on that for a fear, so roll a d6 and subtract.
6, here we go. Please, full luck.
That's
5, god damn it.
5, so
Someone
it
give
goes
me.
down to a 10.
Someone give me something.
He's going
I can
to
give you
fail
2.
with this.
Oh, there we go, 2.
Cool, 2 from the prayer dice. Cool. Takes it back up to what it was. And then how do you pray to make this spell work?
It's this weird thing where I go, Barradoon, you can do this, and I slap him in the head. It's just like version of like.
Is that thing in like Doctor Strange where my astral self goes out and then back in and we all blink out? Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if that was necessary,
and
but I do it anyway.
Spend how much hope to get everybody out?
Well, it was 3, but then I rolled with hope, so.
So you spend 3 and then get 1 back. And you teleport them just beyond the range of the landslide.
Which, let's just say, is there. So we're back on the map.
Teleport out again. Very good. Then that was another attempt to do so, which means that the tiring travel triggers. Funny alliteration. Tiring travel triggers, and you will all need to make a strength reaction roll.
I have -1 strength.
I
That's
just
not
added
good.
1 strength to me, so I now have 0.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a lot of them, so I will go. Each of you has disadvantage on this.
No.
I'm going to mark a stress to give myself quick reaction so I get advantage on a reaction roll, so that'll just make it a straight roll.
Does my ridge point just make me cancel out your disadvantage? Thank you.
3.
I got 5 with fear on my first one, so that's not good.
I got 7 with fear. Oh, plus strength though, right?
You're only doing 1. Disadvantage is roll a d6 and subtract it.
Oh, I mean.
Sure. Plus strength, right?
Plus strength.
Yeah, so 0. So 7. 7 with fear.
7 is
Somehow I
also
got 0 with
fail.
fear.
Cool. Fail.
12 with hope.
12 with hope. Let me check the difficulty of this particular mountains. More than 12, so that's a fail. But you get the hope back.
Because it just cancels out, so I just get 1 roll. That's an 8 with fear.
8 with fear.
Nice, we nailed that.
Every one of you,
really well.
every one of you failed. So tiring travel, all it means is that you're starting to get fatigued from all the climbing into the mountains, so you get 1 stress.
Oh, I'm a wee stress boy right now.
Did you use stress to try and undo the stress? Did you go to mark a stress to try and counteract all that?
I did.
Oh, you did.
No, every time I blinked back and forth, I was marking a stress because I was going further than I
So that just
usually
cost me
could.
2 stress.
The very cold winds are picking up as well, so in one more turn of some kind, you'll have to make a check against not taking damage and being pushed. But otherwise, the landslide has
Thank God.
you down now.
Thank goodness.
You avoided the landslide. What else do you do to try and get further up into the mountains?
Someone needs to carry me now. I'm stressed.
Jump on my back.
Well, I mean, I can do a thing called Shadow Stepper where I can move from shadow to shadow. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm just bragging.
Yeah. I can also, I've got a sweet chokehold. I can do Rain of Blades.
Rains and blades.
Do you know what I could do? I could get my rods, my double rods, and I could just climb up in midair just to figure out exactly where the best point to go to is.
You could try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get a rod. And
That's going to not be less tiring than climbing a mountain, though.
Well, do we already know exactly where we need to go?
Yes.
Okay.
There's
no information I can get.
There's basically a triggering thing where I'm going to go. The progression through mountains is always abstracted. So if everything is defined on whether you succeed or not on the roll. So you can say, that's what I'm doing, and then that's the narration of what we're doing for success.
I say we just trudge on.
Yeah, trudge on.
We just trudge on then.
Trudging on. Somebody make me some kind of a check to do so. Then,
I'll do a trudge on strength check.
Trudge on strength check. Strength action roll.
Do I get advantage? Or
yes, I'll say that you get advantage because of Ridgebone.
So that's a 14 with hope.
Advantage.
You add a d6.
Add a d6.
Oh, I guess that.
14 with
14
hope.
with hope, or 14, 15, 16. 16 with hope.
16 with hope. That works. Get yourself a hope, and that is a success.
I maxed out hope.
Don't forget to use your hope then. Don't forget that you can use hope to help an ally with advantage on a roll that they're doing.
I always forget about that.
You can spend 3 of them to start initiate a tag team, so that both of you roll and take the better one. You can spend 3 hope to do your unique class feature.
Yeah.
You can spend hope to do any of your domain features that use hope.
Yeah.
There's a few other things that you can do with them as well. So you succeed in trudging on.
Can you say I give you advantage after they've made the roll?
I don't think so, but I don't know enough to know for sure with that. Okay. So I'll say yes.
Okay.
Remind me again, when we get full stress, did we work out what that is?
Yes, I looked it up yesterday. Once you get full stress, you are considered vulnerable, which just means all attacks against you have advantage.
Yeah, right.
Or any rolls against you have advantage, even like persuasions and stuff. And any stress additional to that, you mark hit points instead of stress.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
We don't want to be stressed.
Yes.
No, we don't.
Being max stressed is not fun. As I know, recently I took as part of a psychological experiment, testing I was doing for autism, was like stress, anxiety, and depression test or something, and I marked 98 point something % on the stress scale.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that is probably something I should address. that doesn't sound like a healthy amount of stress.
Did that result bump your stress up a little bit?
I was like, 100, we did it.
Was the test to go, how stressed are you right now, or was it saying, how do you manage stress?
No, it was about how stressed you are.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I know.
I was like, oh, yeah, that's probably something I should address.
So the therapist just running with a knife and like, how's this feel?
How does that feel? Like,
my status quo.
Didn't change anything. Didn't change. She's like, wait, it should have. So therefore,
just so you know, there's a line in the bushes outside.
There was probably relief actually, like, oh, no more stress.
Oh, the sweet release of death.
Jesus, let's not. Okay. The trudge on does get you advanced, but it does advance the strong winds reaction. So you strong winds start to pick up now through the mountains. You almost succeed on a strength reaction roll again, or take 1 damage and be pushed back to very close range.
1 damage, not a stress. So
no, this one will be damage from the cold damage. Because you are wearing winter clothes, you have advantage die on this.
What do we need to get started? Do we know?
You don't know for sure, but somebody did fail with a 12 before, so you know it's higher than
I can roll anyone's dice if they want me to.
I only got 12, so I'm like...
I got 17 with hope.
I got
Cool.
12
Did you add your d6 on it as well?
Yes.
Yes, from your winter clothes.
I've got like. 19.
What have you got currently?
12.
Did you
Are
roll,
we adding
did you roll
a
a d6 from the winter clothes?
Oh, I didn't have
Still
it.
advantage.
Great,
Yeah.
amazing. Sure, 5.
1. Damn it.
So I can
you're
I
at 18.
can give you
That's
a
a
reroll
success.
of one of any dice of your
You got
choice.
17.
17 success.
Yeah, that's interesting.
These are reaction rolls, so fear doesn't matter.
I just don't want to fear.
Well, I still feel
That's your fear dice, right? You want to reroll your fear dice?
Just don't mark
The
it.
lower fear dice,
yeah.
100%. And also because it's the fear dice.
2. So I got 13.
13 is a failure. You will. I think you're the only one to fail. What'd you get?
2 hope. I got a 19 with hope.
Cool. Hope and fear doesn't matter for the reaction rolls, but the failure means that you will take 1 direct damage. Direct damage means that you can't mark armor slots to prevent it. It just goes straight to your damage. So it'll just be 1 hit point probably. Then Greg gets pushed back to very close range. I'm going to spend a fear to say that he's on the edge of a ledge. What are you guys doing as he's about to fall off the edge of a ledge?
Jesus Christ.
I quickly summon my Midnight Spirit, and he goes.
Tries to grab him. Cool. What do you have to do again? Stress
Mark
for
a
it?
stress.
A stress to summon him. After just saying, I really don't want to get too much more stress.
Is there a way to relieve stress by using hope or something? Don't worry, got it.
On the side of the mountain. Can I, as soon as this is done, I want to get my 50 feet of rope and just tie us all together.
The quickest way to do it in the moment is a minor stamina potion. Which he didn't choose over the health potion. The other ways are there's some features that people's cards can take. I think some of your healing might be able to clear stress.
Yeah, one of them.
Remember how you're a healer? Do you remember that?
I remember.
Do you remember how you chose specifically?
Damage.
Remember you chose like 6 cards that are specifically only from the healer supply.
Well, one of them's Bolt Beacon.
True.
And one of them's about reassurance, which I've been using a lot.
And the others are all about healing stress and hit points.
The other one's Life Ward, which is too much. No, you know what? No, that's 3 out of 5. I'm like, and this one is this one's mark or stress to clear hit points.
Cool.
And this one is
I might be wrong.
Once per rest, you can. When I succeed in attack, I can clear stress. So none of them. None of them are what you.
I held my hands up. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize for giving you sass. Until later when I review your cards.
Right, but when I get an attack, when I attack something, I can clear stress.
Very nice.
I could attack one of you guys. Clear stress.
What's your class feature that you can do for 3 hope?
For 3 hope, spend 3 hope to clear a hit point on an ally.
Hit point with allies. Yeah, he's literally healing people. He's like, I don't give a shit about your stress levels. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm a healer.
I'm a doctor.
Okay, so everyone's
Everyone's got that.
Did you manage to do your
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Did you save him from the stuff?
I don't know. I summoned my Midnight Spirit.
And this whole time I'm what? While we're discussing this.
And it says because I need to use it.
You know that card that says Healing Hands?
Yeah.
You know how it says mark a stress to clear 2 stress on a target?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Mark a stress to clear 2 points or 2 stress.
So I'm going to take back my taking back.
But then it's
the
also
sass
still
and give you more sass.
But it's only 1 card.
That is legitimate. It's not a whole roster.
It's not this whole roster of clear stress cards.
Yes, it is. So
and this whole time I am.
I'm just fucking with you. Yes. You can, if you want, mark a stress on yourself to clear either 2 hit points or 2 stress from a target. So he's falling off the edge with the winds blowing. You quickly summon a Midnight Spirit. I brought them this time.
And grab.
I brought in a option for Midnight Spirit.
And it says to attack, I need to do a spellcast roll, but otherwise it's just. Oh no, I don't mark a stress. I spend a hope. Whoops.
Spend a hope.
Great, perfect, because I've got full hope.
Shut up here.
Amazing.
An invisible Midnight Spirit gets grabbed and reaches out to grab you. I will say then make a finesse check using your finesse, not. Well, I suppose this guy doesn't have stats, so it is going to be yours, isn't it?
Come on, finesse.
I just go.
crit. Excellent.
Yeah, baby.
With a crit success.
Oh, that means I can. Oh, it's a.
Yeah.
Do I?
Crit success, gain a hope, clear a stress. As you're getting blown off the edge, because it's a midnight spirit, I'm going to say thematically, you just conjure him behind him, like floating over the ledge, and he just grabs him, pushes him back.
Yeah, trustful.
Pushes him back onto the ledge.
Yeah.
In his heavy armor, you manage to then weigh yourself down a bit more.
That's horrifying.
You are good. You're good to.
Now, Rowan, you had a thing you wanted
I was going to try and just tie us all together. We've got 50 feet of rope.
good.
Just do that thing that climbers do.
Yeah.
Cool. Just give me a finesse check to see how well you do at tying this
What is
rope.
my finesse?
Oh, no, we've done this before.
He just does that little loop where he loops around. Like,
That's 11 plus 4 plus 1.
To make it even better,
16.
genius idea, Bodger. Have some advantage.
He's making a hope to give you advantage.
So 18.
Nothing.
Cool. 18 is.
That's how, advantage is that dice, right?
Yeah.
That is a success. You managed to successfully get you all tied together to help.
You didn't.
in case
Oh
any
no,
of
it's
you
Greg
got
that did a terrible job of this last time.
Yeah.
Here we go. Renew.
I remember. Yeah.
That was very
As
funny.
you-
And now,
Good concept.
if anything like wind or anything happens, you're at the front.
Yep.
You just a movable rod.
What?
Not a movable rod.
I ready that. I just kind of have that in a quick little thing to go.
Quick draw.
Cool.
Quick
Yeah,
draw.
you've got it in hand, ready
quick
for
draw
it.
rod.
Love that.
You should have a couple at either side.
As you,
Oh yeah, both of them, because then you're just like double.
As you make it to the next.
Double fisting.
As you make it to the next.
Double fist those
the next
rods.
ridge over, you can see that you're almost there. This has been a particularly arduous journey through these mountains, but you're filled with relief when you finally see an unmistakable temple built into the edge of a precipice. The huge stained glass windows set into the glorious white walls provide an unparalleled view of the landscape below. Give me one more issue that it befalls you narratively. Give me an issue that befalls you between getting from here to the temple now that you can see it.
So now are we going downhill now?
You can sort of go down towards
Now, as we're going downhill, it's quite slidey.
Cool. Very slippy slidey. What do you do to overcome that? Give me one more roll.
Put it in a chokehold, probably.
Try it.
I choke the concept of slipperiness.
I like this.
Slippery chokeholds are now just going back to Bob's special time.
Slippery chokehold. Why is it so slippery? What's the liquid?
You can use the stationary rod things if you want.
I
to
manipulate magic to essentially like get rid of the slippery ice underneath feet, and
Give me a
so it's
spellcasting check.
marking a stress to manipulate magic.
Yep, give me a spell.
I think I say I'm going to choke out slipperiness, and you guys are like, okay, and then you're doing that behind me.
Oh, crit!
Great. Nice. Good success.
Told you guys I can choke out anything.
Totally, Bob. Great job.
And as you do so, the ice forms into more jagged, step-like descent rather than a slippery slide. And with that, you manage to make it all the way to the temple. With any luck, your hammer resides somewhere in these halls, with a bunch of holier-than-thou seraphs standing between you and it.
The custodians.
So how do you approach the temple? Are you going in stealthy? Are you going on guns blazing?
Now let's talk about
a
that.
tradition. I can go invisible.
This is true. So now they are people whose job it is to confiscate magical items, and we've got a fair amount from irresponsible people. I'm an irresponsible people. I have a very magical item.
Yeah. And every time you've done some invisible thing, it's almost never worked.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
So this time, I'm due. I'm due a success.
I feel like that's the definition of insanity.
We could give them hope to get a good roll.
No, they are the custodians. They're the custodians, which their whole thing is they confiscate shit.
Yeah.
Correct.
And they've confiscated.
Holier than thou.
The chances are they've got your hammer.
And quite frankly, they've confiscated my hammer.
Your property.
Can I just
They've
say,
confiscated a magical
reiterate
item
this.
from someone who's irresponsible.
No. And let me reiterate this. This hammer is rightfully mine.
Correct.
Confirmed. So this is theft.
Whether or not it's rightfully yours, they've confiscated it from someone who's irresponsible.
Is that part of the tenant? Is like, they confiscate it from people who are unworthy of.
That's what the Rangers told you that.
How insulting is that?
That's
That.
I actually missed that bit. I missed that bit, and that's
you have been
aggravated me.
Judged.
So they're saying I'm unworthy. Whoa!
Yeah.
Does that piss you off a little bit?
Hey guys, talk amongst yourselves. Just have a quick chat. Keep talking.
Okay, so let's go back to talking about the plan. So we could have you go.
So I'm really good at stealth. I've got
Give me back my fucking hammer! It's rightfully mine, you cunts!
Okay.
And the three of us go, whoa!
All right, as you do so,
Rain of blades.
There's no
blades just start
there's
raining
no
down.
comedy retract here.
No.
Doesn't seem
We're
like
not
it.
great.
And slam. So you slam at the door. Eventually, the doors, the huge, heavy wooden doors open, and you see it just one of them just opens a crack.
Hi!
And you see behind a dwarf, a little bit short, a little bit on the slimmer side, got real bad acne. Seems from their appearance they might be like a late.
I'm just immediately tempted to make fun of him. G'day, pizza face. Can we come in?
looks like you might be a teen, and he goes, "Hey, what on earth do you think you're doing, smacking on a door like that?"
What am I doing? What I'm doing, coming back to get my fucking hammer. Give it.
Can we just? I'll just. He's just a little bit angry. I might just step in there and say that we're
I
just.
use my
Budget's
uncanny
here
disguise.
for the hammer.
Oh,
Whoa!
wouldn't been expected.
And he's like, "Hey, well, coming in out of the cold then." And the door opens a little more. Door opens a little more. You see inside to a very well-tiled room and such. You see,
Is this a trap? Is he leading us to a trap?
Definitely, 100%.
You see, there's a whole bunch of essentially like paladins in there. There's
I
even
don't
a
think-
kobold as a paladin there.
Once again, we've been led into a trap.
But I said it before we were in. I want to.
What do you do about it? Because you're not walking in. He's next to the door.
I'm like,
He walked away to go and smack it.
It's a trap. I don't even need to check.
You! Who's got my fucking hammer?
Wow.
Who's got my fucking hammer?
Wow, you're going to kill us all.
No!
No, they're gonna kill us. He's gonna get us killed.
So you have wandered in. Bodger's wandered in. Who else is going in?
I'm tempted to panic and use uncanny disguise to become the teenage doorman.
You're a thief! You're a thief! You're a thief!
I missed that.
What was that?
I'm tempted to panic and use uncanny disguise to become the doorman. Just like,
in front of everybody, and he's just there, and he's looking at himself.
It's me.
My name is Bobby.
My name is Bobby. My name is Bobby. I'm a you.
You, and also I'm Mario.
I don't do that.
you?
Comedy or track.
Don't?
Comedy.
Okay. By the way, I
get out of
brought
there.
two options,
No.
'cause
Get out of there.
This one may be more midnight, this one more invisibly.
Okay.
No.
So, Bodger, you've wandered in, you've started shouting at people, you're not going to do the
The door
comedy
closed
track
behind him,
thing.
and he's now. We're the three of us still outside.
I mean, if you want to go in, you can. You've got choice. You've got willpower in this. Do you want to go
Okay,
inside?
yeah,
or not?
I follow in. Okay, I mean, God.
I suppose we have to stick together. So
Hello.
Let's go. All right, it, here we go.
I just step in front of step in front of Bodger and go, "Hello, team. Why are you expecting us?"
I've still got my midnight spirit with.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
It hasn't died.
It's very interesting you're
until
expecting us when you didn't know we didn't know that we were coming, let alone you know we were coming.
This is crazy. Life ward.
Well, we nice. Max through whatever you need to do. Max
This is crazy. So now if you die,
What's that?
if you hit 0
die,
hit
you
points,
don't die.
you don't die immediately.
I like that.
this is crazy. Life ward.
Great. Great, thank
So it's crazy that you were
Probably not the one to put life ward on.
crazy that you were expecting. Who's more likely to die?
Yeah. You said that thing earlier.
Well, fair.
Starts accusing people. Where's my hammer? You walking back? You're expecting us? He says, "I'm sorry, Master Blodger. You may have saved the world at one time, but months in the rain can make even the best weapon rust. And you've got a little rust on you." And he taps your belly. So yes, we do have you. So yes, we do have your. We do have your hammer. Or rather, we have
They do have the hammer. They do.
Wait.
And you're too fat to use it.
What was the second thing you said?
He says we have the hammer. It is not yours. It's a hammer that does not have the items are created by the gods of the magic, and they do not belong to people. So we have the hammer that you were irresponsible to use. So we took it.
Let me just take a moment.
Would you like to take 10 minutes?
Let me just rewind. I don't have that ability.
So I no longer do it because it doesn't get me anything.
Sorry. Let me just tell you a quick wee story about how that hammer is right. I cannot emphasize this enough. Rightfully, in full caps, underlined, bold.
Neon sign.
Rightfully, neon sign. Mine, and not my brother Aaron's. It's mine. It was given to me by my grandfather, and that belongs to me. Give it.
To be fair, he died and saw his grandfather in heaven, and his grandfather did confirm it was his. To be fair.
There were no witnesses to that other than him.
Does any of this undermine what I just said about possessions? Items do not belong to people. They are simply exist.
Okay.
So we can just take it back?
So those clothes don't belong to you?
If you know where it is, and he slaps your hand aside with his hammer.
Okay, so give me your shoes then. Don't belong to you. So what's give me your clothes then. Take your pants off.
Actually, I'm going to take control of this temple.
Take your pants off, if that's your logic.
I thought you were chokeholding. I'm going to take control of the temple.
I chokehold the concept of ownership. No, wait. I chokehold the concept of non-ownership.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I chokehold everything. I chokehold the world.
We heard from an anonymous tip-off that this hammer, the one we'd heard so much about since the legendary events of the Lakathic defeat, was being used to temper steel and knock in nails in some poxy little blacksmith tent in Honeywood. So you may call it theft, but in the eyes of Thadagar and Arius, we were liberating this magnificent artisan weaponry from its unwarranted damnation in the life of mediocrity.
Wow.
Do you refute the claim that you were using this legendary weapon to temper steel?
Flashback to all the different ways that you were just using it, like just nonchalant.
Ding. Oh, can't.
It's just a moment. It flashes
Using it to prop open a door.
He's just on the toilet, reaches over for the toilet roll, which is on the handle.
The toilet roll on the handle.
And then just the amount of times that I've lost it. Like just countless
in the well.
Okay,
Look, we are sure that you still have items more suited to your capacity. After all, when we were in your tent taking the hammer, we didn't take your ring of diarrhea or there.
Oh.
So that feels more like
I forgot something.
that kind of feels more your speed, that sort of thing.
Well, these guys are pricks, aren't they?
Wow, you're a real. I'm just gonna say it. You're a real prick.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Yeah.
So, is there anything we can do for you while you're in the temple, or are you?
No, I guess that's it.
No. I'll tell you what. Have a quick thing.
Have you seen? Sorry.
Give me my hammer.
Sorry. Have you seen a sheep? Susan.
Yes.
Yeah. Where was that? Okay, what?
She wandered in all like freezing, frigid.
Into the temple?
Yeah, she's in the temple.
Great. All right, I guess let's go. We'll get further into the temple. We're looking for Susan,
what's
right?
your
That's what we're doing.
stands between you and says, what's your relation with this sheep?
Well, she's just my sheep.
Yours? So you're owning creatures as well, owning living things.
Oh, they just went over the concept of ownership. We haven't choked to that.
No, if she wanted to be with you, she'd be with you, I suppose. So she's not.
We have a problem.
Attacking them, you might come out on top, but it would require a lot of luck. It would require a lot of luck and skill. I tell you what, if you think you're worthy of this, is that what you're saying? You're worthy to wield such a hammer?
Not only am I worthy, but it is rightfully mine.
The last thing that we want is to hand over an item to someone weak enough to be negatively influenced by its power. So if you can prove you're strong enough of heart to wield it, we'll return it to you.
What do I need to do?
If you're enjoying watching us play Daggerheart, then you could check it out for yourself at daggerheart.com. They have a whole lot of cool resources over there, as well as a quick start guide to see if you might enjoy playing Daggerheart. So check it out, daggerheart.com.